It is estimated that two-thirds of California's nearly 40 million residents are expected to receive a stimulus check of $600 under a new budget plan pushed by Governor Gavin Newsom. On Monday, June 28th, the California Legislature approved an $8 billion proposal to send a second round of Golden State stimulus checks to most residents. The bill allocates funds to send a $600 stimulus checks to anyone making less than $75,000 a year, and also includes an additional $500 payment for adults with dependents and undocumented families. So that's about $8.1 billion set aside in total to cover the cost of all the new stimulus checks. Now here's the caveat to what I just said. Those who have already received a check during the first round will not be sent another. By the way, if we haven't met yet, I'm Joe and I love to make videos around personal finance, investing, real estate, and some other life topic. If you find any value in this video, do me a favor and tap that like button. It really helps us support and grow the channel. Also consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on any valuable new content. Alright, so you may be wondering, when can you expect your stimulus check? This is what we know so far. So Governor Newsom was expected to sign the bill into law last week, but as the holiday weekend approached, it didn't happen. The state legislature and the governor are still negotiating and have not released public statements announcing a broad budget deal, even as bills went into print last week reflecting some new agreements that modified the placeholder budget lawmakers approved on June 14th. So in California, a budget must be passed by the 1st of July, but lawmakers are using the version passed on June 14th as a placeholder as they continue the negotiations. Once the compromise has been made, state workers will begin the process of distributing the California stimulus check. Additionally, lawmakers in California approved a $5.2 billion plan to pay off all the unpaid rent of lower-income residents due to the virus pandemic. Governor Newsom stated this is the largest rent relief package the U.S. has ever approved. If successful, the rent forgiveness plan would amount to an extraordinary form of aid in the largest state in the United States, which has suffered from a major housing crisis and severe economic inequality long before the virus pandemic. It's estimated 900,000 renters in California owe an average of $4,600 in back rent according to a recent analysis. Without aggressive protections and relief, experts say the state would experience a tsunami of evictions and a dramatic worsening of its homelessness crisis. Even with restrictions on evictions in place since March of 2020, vulnerable renters have continued to be pushed out of their homes while out of work and unable to pay the high cost of rent in the state of California. Now, the federal government had previously approved 3 rounds of stimulus checks during the virus pandemic, and this will mark the second direct payment passed at the state level in California. After President Joe Biden took office, Democrats in March pushed through a third round of stimulus payments of up to $1,400, which no Republicans in Congress supported. Now, as far as additional federal stimulus checks, more than 80 Democratic lawmakers in Congress have publicly backed providing additional stimulus support to Americans as millions of people remain unemployed and face economic difficulties due to the fallout from the pandemic. Matter of fact, a petition on change.org calling for recurring stimulus checks of $2,000 per month has gained nearly 2.5 million signatures in support since it was first launched. Alright guys, so that is where we are with the California stimulus checks. Hopefully a final agreement is reached with lawmakers so that a final bill can be signed into law and checks distributed. If you found value in the video, do me a favor and tap that like button and share it. It really helps to support and grow the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell as I'm posting valuable new content multiple times a week. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.